tuning in once again to my channel. My name is Kenny. This is my garage, Kenny's Clacky Garage, and a potentially clacky machine. This might look familiar, but it's actually different. Let me show you. This is a rotavator. It looks very much like the Texas models that I used to do. It just got different colors, right? It's red and white instead of black and yellow, but it's another brand. I'm not totally sure. Leave a comment if you know about this brand, Norlet. For what I could see, it's from the UK, but I'm not totally sure. This one was a flea market find, together with the little Texas mini sweep there. Come on, focus. That we are waiting for some parts before we can get along with that. But I have some time now, so let's take a look at this thing. I've looked up the number on the engine, the code and serial, and it says to be from 1980, so that makes it 44 years. I do believe the oldest piece of equipment that I have had until this day. And it looks to have been running at a point, because it's packed in dirt everywhere. Oh, the sun is getting you, sorry about that. It's packed in dirt everywhere. It's got what I think is a 3-horse Briggs and Stratton. And it is also just yeah, some cleaning might be in order, and looks to be an oil burner, maybe. We'll find out. Let's dive into this thing and see if we can make it do the brum brum noises. I'm gonna do like I always do, check the fluids, spark, and maybe the air cleaner. There's something in there. Not much. Maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, something's in there. Smells like gasoline, and also actually smells pretty fresh. So that gives you some hope, right? Oil or whatever is in here. I don't know what it is, but there is something that looks to be like an oily substance. So it got something in there, so we can run it on that if it wants to. So let me just take off the air cleaner and the spark plug, and then we will give it some yanks. Let's go on and check the spark plug first. If I can get it. No. Uh-oh. Why is this so tight even though it's loosened? This actually looks fine. A bit carboned up, but yeah, we can use this again. So, what about spark? Do we have any sparkles? This again. We do have spark. was just like it just had to be woken up a little bit. Let's not get that down there. So we have compression. Yeah, we do have compression. Briggs. So let's get the plug back in. Take a quick look under this cover here. See if we have an air cleaner. And see down the throat. We do have a filter. Now we are doing this together. I have not taken anything apart. So, foam filter. I haven't seen a choke, but is this the choke? This does something anyways. I think it has been fabric coupled a couple of times because some newer hardware is mounted sort of, and this is bad. This throttle handle is just in perfect condition, so let's just forget everything about that. This handle I think is to engage the knives later. So let's yeah, what was I doing? Huh? Throttle. Well, it does move, but yeah, it's the handle up here that is making it difficult. So yeah, let's should we dump in some fuel and see if she will go? Yeah. I was just about to put in some fuel into the tank, but then I took a little bit closer look on what was in there, and I've decided to drain it out because this was what came out. Not looking too hot, right? Water and all kinds of dirty stuff came out. But now the tank actually looks pretty damn good. Looks to be nice and clean. There's a bit of a bugger here that I have to get out. But other than that, the tank looks actually perfectly fine inside. Not really rusty or anything. So yeah, let me get that little piece of something out and dump in some gasoline. So I did my best to clean out the tank. There's still a little bit in there, but if I have to get that out, I would have to disassemble the tank from the carburetor, and at this point I'm not really interested in that kind of work because I want to see if the engine works first. So let's pour in some fuel. From my very leaky gas can. Let's go a little more. Yeah, let's go with a little more. Whoop, way too much. And I also spilled it everywhere, which makes me wonder, what is Derek from Vice Grip Garage doing today? It's a mystery. So, fueled up, Should be plenty in here now. So let's see if I can get this fuel cap back on. So I just moved you to a much more exciting position. You got the exhaust right in the center of the screen there. So if anything exciting comes out, you'll be the first one to see it. So let's try it out. How do I kill it if it runs? I think we are on half throttle, and choke if it will stay closed, it won't. Not really anything, so let's give it a bit of the forbidden stuff, just to rule out that it is the carburetor. I assume it is the carburetor because the last one I did of these, I had to rinse out the carburetor 3 or 4 times before it would suck up fuel by itself. So, and it is the same style, so if this makes it run, we're gonna take off the carb. And it probably will. We had a small pop there. Yeah. What is that popping sound? It refuses. And it's strange because I shot brake cleaner right down in the spark plug hole. So it should make a little pop, but it's not. It feels like it has compression, but it also sounds a bit like it is backfiring. I just took off the cover to remove the belt because if it starts running, I don't want it to run the knives if for some reason. And we are not looking too hot here. I mean, the belt is it's sad. Well, it have seen better days, that's for sure. So let's forget about that belt and think a little bit more about how to get this thing to run. Okay, we lost spark somehow. It was good and strong when I checked it, but now it's gone, so we have to go. So we have to get inside the cover and see what is going on. Well, let's dig in. Should be loose now because there's a bolt missing down here. Well, we do have some. It's not even spider webs. It's grass and stuff, I think. Why? Yeah. I don't really see, other than maybe the gap is too big. It looks like it. It looks very, very big, the gap that is. So yeah, maybe I will gap this. I don't really see anything missing. Or what about this? No, it's on there. But well, I was just poking a little bit around with the kill wire, and it came right out. So we might have something going on here. I'm not saying that's all of our issue, but let me deal with that. So that is back on again, the right way, which I believe is the right way. So should I just loosen up these two and put in my piece of paper again, just like on the green trimmer? So we have it gapped correct. So put the cover back on and rigged up here again, put the spark plug back in, and I don't know if I can hold you at the same time or if I can. I don't know if you can see it. We're looking right there. We do have spark sometimes. It was the connection between the tester and the spark plug that was bad. Yes, now. Come on, stop fighting me! Thank you. And also, if it grounds out on the metal, that's not helping our cause either. So let's try one more time. I take this off and let's try if it will fire up. Yeah, let's try one more time. I do believe half throttle or sort of, no. There, half throttle. Choke, which does not want to stay on. Oh well. Oh joy. We are not really having any luck here, aren't we? We have spark and then it goes away. Should I try another plug from something else? Turns out, to big surprise, that I do not have a spark plug like that one. But I took off the cover again and cleaned cleaned the flywheel from rust and also the points of the magnet. From my understanding, rust shouldn't do a very big difference, but now it's gone and I do see consistent spark, or I did just a moment ago. Let's try it out again. So again, half throttle, choke if it wants to, it doesn't. It simply won't run. That's just great. I'm gonna do this off camera. I see you when it's running. If I turn it with a drill, we have a nice blue spark. And now the pull starter's back on. I cannot show you, but it do have spark now again. So so one more time. Come on. Yeah, come on, you. Yes! Okay, this was good. Sounded nice, no clacking. Maybe we will not be cleaning a carburetor after all. It seems to be running just fine, which is really good. Yeah. So can we shut it off? Okay. Huh. Well, it sounds like it's running just fine. Okay, she's making a run for it. Who turned up the heat? Ah, come here, come here. Oh, god damn it. I wanted to save you. Ah, for fuck's sake. Sorry. But will it start up again? Let's try a restart. So, throttle handle all the way forward is shut off or shut up. So let's give it half throttle. You are just going to fight me every bit of the way, aren't you? It quit on me again. Did we lose spark again? It turns out we have a perfectly fine spark. So I'm gonna take off the carb, which also gives me a good opportunity to clean off the engine on the backside because it's really nasty. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it off and then maybe bring you along when I have it over on the table. I got the carburetor out, and the only thing I can see that I can take out to clean and inspect is this screw here, which I guess is air fuel mix. So let's tighten it to see how many turns it was out. I have one turn. So yeah, let's take it out. And see what we can see. I can also take a jet out from in there, as you can see. This looks fine. Come on. This looks pretty. I don't know if I have a small enough screwdriver to go in there. Yeah, that's really the only thing I can see. But again, maybe should I just dump it like it is in the ultrasonic clean air? What's the deal with this? Choke. yeah, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit on the outside and fire up the ultrasonic and then give it a good warm bath. Yeah, I cannot see anything else. Now, it's the next day and I forgot what I did and did not record, so let me just do a quick recap here. The carb is back on, the fuel tank still empty. I put on a new spring for the throttle and I figured out how the choke works. So it's actually operated by the handle, where I fabric coupled a new bracket sort of thing and some new washers and nice stuff. So all the way forward on the throttle handle is off, and then you give it full throttle and then a little bit more, and then the choke chokes, and then the choke comes on. So that's just what we want. Now, gasoline and then the fuel pulls, and then it should start by its own fairly soon. So I splurged in way too much fuel for what I need. Now let's try if it let's try if this thing will start without help from the forbidden stuff. So I'm gonna try my new setup here with the choke and hope that I can pull it, because the pull start is quitting on me, so that's just perfect. Yeah, that's great. Just what I wanted. Maybe? Sounds like it. It's puffing. Maybe a bit less choke. Come on, you almost had it. Okay, why so angry? Did I put on too tight of a spring? Or what? Actually, maybe I jammed the little fly trap in there. Well, it runs. Let's try it. Something is wrong because it's just on full send mode, and that's not correct. And I also do believe that, yeah, well, anyways, the throttle handle is in the off position, and this just gives full spring to full send. So I'm gonna take this cover off for the 456th time and see what I have messed up in here now. It's the next day, and I've just had it running to warm up the oil so I can change it. Off camera, I did some fiddling around. I put on the old spring again, and now, as you can hear, I think it idles okay now. It was running way too high yesterday, so the old spring is back on, and I also bent the little flapper in there a little bit because it was requesting too much throttle. And I also, while I was in here for number 744th time, I do believe, I also took off the pull start clutch and cleaned out all the balls and the mechanism in there. So now it works every time. Yeah. Now, should we try and do a restart? It has been running for a couple of minutes, not very long, but long enough to get it a little bit warm. So let's see how she will start up again. We'll try with I don't know if she's a choke kind of girl, but let's see. For now, half throttle, no choke. I can accept that. That's fine. I'm gonna call that good enough. So yeah, let me take out the oil. See what kind of nastiness we get out of that. Also worth noting was when I took the cover off in here to get out the balls, there also came water out. This nasty stuff. So cleaning was a good idea. Wow, that's tight. Let go. Wow. I say wow, and that's not a good thing. I'm gonna figure out something else. Anytime now. Wow, is that tight. I've never seen anything like this. This is crazy. Why won't it go? This is not right. Man, was that tight. I had to loosen it with a pipe wrench. I don't think that's totally correct. Flot. Nice. That looks okay. But really thick. Are we about done? Yeah. You cannot see anything. Yeah, we're almost there. So I got all the oil out, and there's really nothing to see other than really, really thick oil. It's almost like honey. So, yeah. We'll put in some fresh stuff. And then what? A belt? Should we take a look at the belt system? I need to find a new belt because the old one is totally is far gone. So yeah, but I think we might need to lube up this idler pulley, and also I think there's a chain running inside and a filler plug. So yeah, let me dump in some oil here and then see what we'll look at next. That's it, fresh oil on the engine. So now what we have here, a lot of dirt around the filler cap here, I guess it is. Will it open and reveal itself? Okay, it stopped. Ah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, we do have a chain drive here, and it is full of. It is pretty much full all the way up to here. Is there a way to drain it? I don't really see it, but well, how does it look? Well, it's really thick. Well, it got something, so it doesn't look to be full of dirt and grime for what I can see, so I just think we will leave it well enough alone. Good morning. I'm back out here in the garage. I was out here last night also, just trying to clean a little bit up, because I have several things going at once, so everything had exploded. So I just wanted to clean up a little bit and try to tie up some loose knots, and one of them was, yeah, as my experience tells me that every time I get a belt for one of these, it's the wrong size, because it's been like that all the other times. So I had to get new belts 3-4 times for every machine. So I just thought, let me try this new belt I bought for this one yesterday, and to much surprise, it fits. It's the correct size, so that's just really good. So now this is almost ready to try to make a test run, and that is just one last thing. I do believe that it's turning like this, so these are on the right way, but these are on wrong, because these are supposed to turn that way, and the same on the other side. So yeah, the outer set of blades needs to change sides. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get them off. I did soak the pins yesterday, and also a little bit here at the joint. Joint. No, not that joint. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get it off, and then change them to the other side. So yeah, let me have a go at this to see if I can get it off. Pin came out easy. But I do expect the knives to be fairly stuck. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I should just, you know what? Maybe because there's a pin here. Does this outer knife come off? I think that will be easier, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Is it? Yeah, we'll see. Because normally on the Texas, I'm not sure yet, but it could look like that it's a solid shaft all the way out to here. Because on the Texas power tillers, it's just a stop axle that ends here, and then one knife connects to that one, and then the next knife connects to the first knife. But it looks like yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this knife off. Take out that pin. Wow. Is that on there? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Maybe I should clean these pins. Now, what does that tell us? Well, now it moves at the other end, so that's just perfect. But that must mean that this axle can come out. But then what? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing yet, so I'm just gonna wrestle this off camera. and then we'll see at some point. Well, this wasn't too bad. I got both the knives out, and the stop axle is actually on the knives that I took off, so they can just go on each other side. But I'm just gonna clean up the shafts and the pins. Maybe I take out the other ones also, so that they are nice and clean and free of rust. And then I think we are ready for a test run, and then a bath, because this is just filthy everywhere. So I'm gonna do the best that I can, which isn't much because I only have a garden hose. No hot water, no pressure washer, nothing. But a bit of water might also do some kind of a trick. Oh, these are really rusty, but not on their own almost. Yeah, these were easier. This one was. Now what? Pull this off. Yeah, it's coming out. There we go. What about this? What is this? Ah, it's got its Can I? No. There we go. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, it wasn't me. Okay. Don't fall off the table just yet. Hvad så?
Nej, jeg vil ikke have det stiger, når man går ud.
Må jeg ikke sige noget, når du går ud? Nå, okay. Yeah, maybe a bit of heat will get that going. So, I just totally screwed it up for myself. I was trying to get all the knives off because I wanted to clean the axles so that it was easy to take off the knives and the pins and stuff. And this one was very stuck. So I was very gently tapping it with a piece of wood and a hammer. And all of a sudden, this is not supposed to be possible unless you broke the chain inside or it has just skipped off the sprocket. So now it's a completely different headache, and I don't have time for this right now. So this has just gone from almost ready to sail to a back burner, because lawnmower season is coming and I got lawnmowers lined up down there. So I don't have time for this. So I screwed up. We will revisit this at some point. The engine runs, and I do believe the knives will also. So, yeah, shoot. See you later. Well, I screwed up and I don't have time to mess with it now. But maybe this was a good thing. I've put it to storage now for the summer because I don't believe that I have time. And I guess it would be a nice winter project to really, I have to split the case to see what's going on, and it could be a nice opportunity to actually restore it a little bit, give it some fresh paint maybe, full service on the engine, go a bit deeper, dig a little bit deeper into different things. So yeah, I guess it has just become a winter project. I have ideas. I would like to try and make it look really nice, a lick of paint. Maybe take it all apart. Yeah. Well, you can't win every time, but why do you have to lose every time? I don't know, that's just my luck, I guess. But thank you for watching. Please tune in next week where something else will show up. I don't know yet what it will be, but thank you so much for watching. See you later.